all you coin collectors out there, and welcome to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have a really kind of exciting coin for us. I got a few pounds of foreign coins and I was looking through them, and this was stuck in the middle of them. And this is a 1861 Leopold I 5 centimes coin from Belgium. And it looks like it's a silver coin, but it's not. It's a copper nickel coin, which is probably one of the reasons that it remained in there and remains extant, because a lot of the silver ones have been melted down. Now, because it's copper nickel, it has no melt value, but it's still worth about $4 to $5 US. So it was a great deal for me to get it. There are two varieties of this, and I'll tell you what they are when we look to the back. Now, this is a kind of a fun coin because it has a security edge. And so it actually has all these little indentations that go all around the edge. And you don't see too many of these, especially I hardly ever see these, and then on a coin this old. So the front says L'Union fait la force, or Unity makes strength, 1861. And then down here there's a little kind of rectangular form. It's not quite rectangular because it's circles. And in the middle of that rectangular form are some initials or some letters, and it's BRAEMT. And we can almost see them if we tip it up just right. And it's really hard, but they are right in there. You'll have to take my word, BRAEMT. And that is actually the engraver's name. Joseph Pierre Bremt was the man who engraved this particular coin. And this is the first year it came out, 1861. And it's just, it has the heraldic lion of Belgium standing up, claws out, tongue out, tail up, and ready to fight or defend, I suppose. If we turn it to the back, we see how we know that it's the Leopold I coin. Leopold, the first king of Belgium, it says on the back. Leopold Premier Roi des Belges. And there's a 5 in top, a centimes below it, and a star right there. So when we look at this, what we see in this coin is kind of two different circles and kind of almost a graded, like a just full of beads there. Just another great coin design. And if we look at where the line on this 5 goes, that's how we can tell the two varieties of this coin. If the line on the 5 goes straight up to the R, that's one variety. And if the line on the 5 points between the E and the R, that's another variety. And so look for both of those, and I think they're both worth between $4 and $5 US each. Okay, one of the things that's exciting about this coin is how much better it looks than the current coins. Now, of course, Belgium's current coins are Euro coins, and they have King Albert II on them, and here's one of the 2003 versions of this coin. Now, they made two versions of this coin because initially you're not supposed to have a monogram over here, or they didn't want Belgium to keep the monogram over here, so they took that off the second version of this coin. But the 2003 version, we see Albert II looking to the left, King Albert II looking to the left, in this monogrammed Albert, a with a crown over it. And if we go right deep in there, we can see the second. So the two eyes for Albert II. So this is the modern coin. This is the 1861 coin. I would certainly choose Albert II over Leopold I if I wanted to be governed. But I would certainly choose the Leopold I coin if I was a coin collector. All right, that's all we have today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. I should say that this weighs about 3 grams. Again, it's a copper nickel. It's 19 millimeters in diameter and 1.29 millimeters in thickness. We do know how many they made, and they made about 8.259 million, 8,259,000 of both the the 5 pointing to the R and the 5 between the E and the R. And we don't know how many they made of each individual variety, but if you're collecting them, collect them both. And I'll show you that one more time just to make sure. If the line on the 5 goes straight up to the R, that's one variety. If it goes between the E and the R, that's another variety. All right, we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel and leave any comments you might have in the comments section.